Okay, welcome everybody. We finally have something to talk about on the weekly chart for the S&P 500. Weekly chart, big old candlestick, range of 120. Finally broke above this consolidation area. Of course, today was CPI day and the market went wild with slightly better CPI numbers by like just a fraction. But that's all the market needs, you know, any little speck of good news and they go nuts. And the Fed is talking about, you know, rates in September being cut. So everybody went, ooh, make the market go higher. So all-time highs this week. And I could see 5,500, even 5,600 happening. But 5,500 is probably, you know, fairly reasonable. There is a bit of a July 8th cycle low we'll keep an eye on. That's not really showing up on this chart, but it is out there, so we'll keep an eye on it. But for right now, this doesn't look, well, the weekly chart's kind of hard to tell. These numbers don't mean too much on the weekly chart. Obviously, very strong momentum still going on here. We're way above the zero line, so yeah, I see 5,500 being a possibility for sure. All right, let's take a look at the daily. Now there's a cycle low, which is not on here. On the Russell 2000, it shows up. It's like right here. Okay, it's like right there on July 8th. All right, so we'll keep an eye on them. I don't have it here on the S&P 500, but we'll keep an eye on it. It may have an influence on the rest of the indices, and it may not. So today, obviously, you can see this was a big update, 70 range of nearly 75 at all-time highs. Market looks very strong. We're not super elevated here at 74. Super elevated would be in the 80s. Okay. And even then, things tend to go on even afterwards, 79. Yeah, so we're, you know, even it looks a little pinchy here. That doesn't necessarily mean the market's going to roll over. But what I do think may happen here is get up here, pauses a little bit, does another little pause, and then it may go up higher again. It may come down. But for now, the market looks pretty strong. Look at this. MACD re-engaging, widening out, going up. We can see here on the color coordinated on the MACD, it's like, yep, we're going this way. And like I said, this really isn't super elevated yet. So yeah, market looks strong to me. Could there be a little pullback after today, like tomorrow? Sometimes you get this, like you might get something like this. See how you get this and you get this consolidation. We might get that. You get a leg up, you get consolidation. So we'll see what happens. You know, a big pullback into July. Yeah, maybe a pullback. Big? No, probably not big. We'll have to see. So just keep that in mind. There is a little something out there for July 8th cycle low on the Russell 2000, but it doesn't seem to be really showing up here on the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ. And let's see what else. Let's look at, well, the trade of the days are going to be pretty obvious, but we'll look at it anyway. This is the 5-minute chart, and right here exactly at 7:30 Texas time, which would be 8:30 Eastern time, we get this huge candlestick, a range of 44, and the market just went wild. Now, why would it do that? Well, because the labor and statistics put out at 8:30 Eastern time or 7:30 here Texas time, they put out the CPI. So right at pre-market, exactly at pre-market, they put out the number. I mean, guys, that's planned. You know, that's just a thing. I mean, they know what they're doing, right? I mean, this is an election year, right? I mean, whatever. Like, I'm not even going to get into it. What a shocker. CPI comes out like, what was it like? I don't even know. Like 1/10% better than what they thought it was going to be, or some stupid number, like it was up like this or something. like, oh, 0.1%, and the market goes wild. You know. Oy, oy, oy. Labor and statistics, they wouldn't fudge some numbers, would they, folks? Oh, no, sir. Not just a few months before Biden's dismal approval ratings. Whether they show up at the polls or not, you know, depends how much cheating they do this time around. I don't know. You know what elections remind me of nowadays? They remind me of the away team who has to not only beat the home team, but they have to beat the referees too. That's the analogy of elections in the U.S. today. Not only do you have to get enough votes, but you also have to beat the cheating. Like, that's the only way Trump's going to win, is if he just like gets a massive landslide voter turnout. Because if you think that the Marxists aren't going to cheat, you've been living with your head buried in the sand. And I really don't care if people agree with me or not in this video. Seriously, I don't care. Because that's the truth. Now, that's the trade of the day. Didn't need any Get Us Plus indicators for that one. Pretty simple stuff. CPI comes out with some measly little better than expected, forecast, and yeah. And then the Federal Reserve says, oh, based on that, we get to cut rates in September. Okay. You know what's going to happen to the Federal Reserve guys and their little rate cut plan? It's going to backfire. That thing is going to backfire in their face, especially if old man decrepit stays in the White House. Now, if Trump gets elected, all right, maybe that's a different story, because he's very small government, right? He cuts all the bullcrap agencies like he did last time, and he trims all the fat, and they hate him for it, and a lot of federal employees lose their jobs, and whatever, all that stuff. He secures borders, He does common sense things that Marxists, makes their heads explode, That's right. I'll lump in today's Democrats at Marxists, because that's basically what they are. All right, so no need for anything special today. CPI took care of the business today. Big money. All right, the membership has grown quite a bit for the services. I added in the 2-hour charts just starting yesterday in the nightly email, and they're going to be getting streamed here pretty soon in the next few days or early next week. So that's going to be already a great addition to the service. If you want to join and take advantage of the streaming charts that are down here, there's a link in the description just below this video, and there's one in the comment section too. So just read those instructions, click on the link, discord.com link. It's going to bring you over to Get a Server. Click on Server Shop, brings you over here to this page here, $7.99 a month, a really good deal. You get the S&P 500 streaming charts, you get gold streaming charts. You're real soon here going to get the 2-hour streaming charts for the 3 indexes, intraday indexes as well. For the links on any of the streaming charts, when you join, just ask me, hey, get us, where's gold streaming chart link, and where's the link for the intraday 2-hour charts, and I'll give it to you. Okay. For the S&P 500 streams, they're just down here. You just click on it. You can watch the streaming charts. There's 3 of them, the 5-minute, the 15-minute, and the 1-hour chart. Really nice. Every night email goes out to the members, so make sure you when you join, put your email address in here in the emails only channel. And you'll get the nightly email. You get 5 different charts in the nightly email. You get the daily and the weekly of the S&P 500 futures. You get the 2-hour charts for all 3 indexes, which is really nice. It has a really good directional indicator on there that helps keep you in the trades for the long haul. Premium symbols every day, Monday through Thursday, are in here. Definitely worth a look. Future symbols, options, optional stocks, shorts, industries, all in there. Yesterday I put a fixed income corporate bond in here. One I just bought a few days back. I think I bought like almost a dozen of them. I think it was QVC. Pretty decent rating for the yield to maturity being returned. Okay, so you might want to check that out if you're into fixed income. You want to buy corporate bonds, go check out this channel right here. Occasionally I'll put something in there, and I just did last night. Right, so a lot of value here for the $8 a month, $7.99 a month. Every night in the Get Us Only post, I put the daily video, like the one I'm doing right now. So you get to watch the video every day, Monday through Thursday. Okay, the rules, make sure you read them. This is where you're going to find the refund rules. There's also in there a disclaimer that I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I do is educational purposes only. No matter who's posting on this Discord server, or me or anybody else, strictly educational purposes only. Same thing with my videos. And lastly is be nice, be respectful in the server, don't be nasty. Okay, I don't want to hear any racist garbage. I don't want to hear any foul language. I don't want to see it. No nasty links. Don't do that. Okay, even if you have a tendency to lean and talk like that, just, go do it somewhere else. Okay, not on this server. Right? Whatever. This is a server about making bank. We come here, we trade, we make money. I mean, occasionally, yeah, we do have some discussions. Nobody's perfect, but whatever. Yes, I'm going to discuss occasionally my political views in my videos. Oh, well, deal with it. They're my videos. Seriously. I call it like I see it. All right, that pretty much is it. Take advantage of the membership while you can, guys. All right, $7.99 is a really, really good value. If the membership grows like I think it's going to grow and takes off, the price is probably going to go up because I'll have to hire some help. Okay, that's kind of been, I've been kind of holding off on that, but that may change. Okay, that's it for today. Hope everybody had a good one. Happy trading. Bye.